Hi and welcome to Mind Telehealth videos. Today I will show you how to work with dashboards and widgets. So let's go to dashboards first. Here is the title, the owner who is admin, and the admin has full access and other details. Now first of all I'll add one widget instead of showing you how to work with this widget. Click on add widget. You have multiple options here. The alarm widget shows any data regarding the alarms generated on a particular list of monitor. Then availability shows if that particular group of monitor was available at certain hour, certain point. Then the health, the performance, you can measure the SLA and many other things. So now I will show you one example from the alarm widget as I have added some similar widget. Here you have predefined widgets. There are top 10 virtualization server by critical alarm. You can zoom into specific alarms. You have Linux server alarm summary, and you have different widget type. Historical shows a previous record. Top or least n shows some specific number which is n. Monitors list. Then you have grid. You can see all the specific details. Then you have timeline. You can go to past 24 hours, a week, month, year, and many other options. You can also see live data because this is the alarm summary right now. And you can see the used counts. To create a new alarm, you have to go to new. But if you wish to use some alarm from here, then you can just select that alarm and click on add. I have already added this alarm historical global alarm widget, I'm sorry. So I will not add it again. This is the view I got, and I can see that I have a lot of monitors where the warnings were 849 warnings, then also a lot of unreachability. So we can see that on which hour those alarms were generated. Now we can change the data source. So if you wish to choose other group of monitors, then you can go to monitor, department, or any of the data source. Then you can select the group here, the department here, or uh, relative components. Then you can select the attribute. Here you still have three more options, which is clear, maintenance, or unknown. I will just go ahead with this one. Then you can change the title. You can change the time span. Here it is past 24 hours. Instead of that, you have past 30 minutes to past year. Then you can refresh the time. Now this might be refreshing at every 5 minutes, as you see. Instead of that, we can make it 1 minute or even 30 minutes based on our priority, how many times it should be refreshed. And then you have chart option. So I can change the graphical representation by this. I can choose stacked area or maybe stacked 3D bar. So now I can see how many critical events occurred. That is just one. And then there are warning signals and unreachable. You can see the data by this tooltip. Then you have granularity. So you can select if you wish to see the data based on hourly, daily, or monthly granularity. It can be raw as well. Then comes the width. So you can change the width of this chart. It can be 25% of the screen, 50%, 75%, or 100. And then you can change the view type, which is strip view or comparison view. So this was strip view. Now you will see this is a comparison view. You can just see one tooltip, that is all monitors with 174 warnings. I wish to change back. Here I have a report of all monitors. So if I click on that, it might take a few seconds because there were a lot of unreachable alarms as well as warning alarms. So to get each and every alarm detail, it has to work. Here you can see that the initial graph is there. Then you have a histogram details that on 30th of January, you can see that it was unreachable till 3 o'clock. Then on 29th, it was unreachable. So basically, completing this 24 hours, it was completely unreachable. Then there are three monitors which were always available. This is the widget of all monitors with component histogram. And then you have different other monitors which were unavailable. Here you can see that there were warnings generated on this IPM demo for 2 hours. Then it was clear, then again it went on warning signals, and then it was unreachable at the end. This way here you can see that a lot of attributes are also specified for this IP. Resource availability, monitor availability, and many other details are listed, and 24-hour history is shown here. Then you can also export this whole report into PDF or Excel. You can change the time span here as well. Hope you are acquainted with the widgets and dashboard.